Hey there, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with DextroLab, which is a software as a service product for connecting your automations in either Make.com, NAN, Zapier, Vappy, whatever tool you're using, you can connect them up into DextroLab for easy access for your clients. So I'll leave a link in the description below where you can sign up for DextroLab. It's free to start, and then they also have paid plans as well, starting at around £47 per month for the pro plan, and that includes a 14-day free trial as well. So you can sign up using my affiliate link down below. And first, I just want to go through the website and show you what it can do. I've personally been using this for my own clients to give them access to the automation so that they don't have to go into Make.com or NAN and do it themselves. They can just use DextroLab. So really easy for onboarding clients. And you can get started for free. You can also read through this website to kind of see how it works as well. Essentially, what this allows you to do is to let clients customize their own workflows to empower your agency clients to adjust the settings without technical knowledge. This is the key here. They don't need to have any technical knowledge or constant support on your part. So self-service, controlled access, and then the white label experience. You can also, very importantly, set pricing and get paid automatically through DextroLab based on usage, monthly base fees, one-time activation, and automated invoicing. So basically, if you come over here, you can set your price per execution. So every time they run the automation, they're going to get charged a certain amount. So I could do like 0.05, for example, and then the month base fee we could bump up to 100. So they're going to get charged that automatically every month. And then also you can include your one-time setup fee here as well. So that would be $250. So you can see here, that's how much they're getting charged monthly. And that's based on, I guess, a certain number of executions and then the one-time fee as well. And all of that can be done through DextroLab. So essentially it allows you to get customers up and running in minutes, not days. They don't have to log in to Make or NAN. They just use this tool. And you can onboard new customers in minutes with the setup wizard. It does everything for you, right? You can also customize the look and feel of it as well. And you can set up your own domain here as well. So in order to get started, you'll just click the link down below. You can sign up for free. And I'm just going to log into my account real quick to show you what this looks like. Hopefully I can log in, no problem. There we go. I'm now logged into my account. And I'll come into my agency dashboard right here. And by the way, this is the tool that I'm using for my new AI automation agency, which also has a link down below as well. So you can check that out. And as you can see, I've already set up one client in here. This is a client that I'm actively working with right now. And yeah, so he's already in here as a client within DextroLab. And basically, to get started, all you have to do is connect up your API. So I've already got Make.com connected right here. If you want to connect up your API, you just click on Add a Connection. And then from here, you've only got two options, NAN or Make.com. So I've already got Make connected. If I want to connect up NAN as well, I'll just enter my API key and then the base URL. If you want to know how to find this, you can just click here and it will show you what your URL is. Pretty straightforward. And same for Make.com, right? API key, base URL right there. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So once your platforms are connected, you can come over to workflows here. And then you can simply just create a new workflow. As you can see, I've already got one here for my AI voice agent that I've created within Make.com. If I click here, it will open the specific automation. And I can also easily deliver this to a client and then start running it within DextroLab. Pardon the noise in the background. Sorry about that. Currently in Hong Kong right now, staying at a hostel. So anyway, we've got this workflow. and then we can select it here. Then we can simply just deliver it to the client. So in this case, I just click deliver and it sent it over to Doug. That's my one client in here. And now it's still pending. So it's waiting for the client to approve it. But if I want to start running this, I could just click on start and it will automatically connect to make.com, start running the automation. And I can also set up variables in here as well. So that's a little bit more complicated, but essentially what you have to do is go over to your workflow, in this case make.com. You can open the workflow and then you right click on the canvas and click paste and then connect up the node right behind your trigger module. So I guess I would need to copy and paste this and then come over to my template here, or my workflow I should say, sorry, once it finishes loading. And then I'm just going to copy in this node right here. So see if we can do that real quick, just to show you how this works, because I haven't actually done this yet. So I'm just going to click on edit real quick. Pardon me, the Wi-Fi is a little bit slow at the moment. So here's my workflow, which doesn't look like it's doing a lot because it isn't. Most of this is being done within Zapier itself, which is for making AI voice calls. So if I just paste this in here, there it is. So now I've got the DextroLab variables right here, and then it just says I need to connect the node right behind the trigger module. So that would be, here's the trigger module, and then basically I just have to unlink this and drag this in, and that's it. Should be all there is to it. So what this is doing essentially is it's like a webhook basically, and it's just passing in the API key. Oh, it's actually an HTTP request. So that's what we're doing here, and then it's passing in the API key, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So now that this is in the automation workflow, I should be able to run it over here. So I'm just going to mark that as complete. And now they can set variables within the automation. So if I want to pass in a variable here, I can give it a name, description, type, key, all that stuff here. And then once they set the variable, it can perform different tasks or take different routes within the automation, essentially is how it works. So if I were to run this, let's see if it actually works here. I'm just going to click on run. And unfortunately, we are getting an error here for some reason. It says unauthorized, invalid API key or workflow ID. So looks like the API key is not right for some reason. So I'm just going to come over here and see if I can find the correct API key. I'm not sure why that's not working. So let's go back here, connections. There should be an API key somewhere in here, subscription plan maybe. And I do have, so that is my plan. This is the plan that I'm giving to clients. So basically, if you want to create a new subscription plan, you can just enter that here, right? And then you can describe it, the monthly fee, execution rate, and you can create pretty much as many subscription plans as you want. Sorry, I'm not exactly sure why this isn't working, so I'm actually just going to unlink this one for now, because honestly, I don't think I really need this for the custom variables. Most clients won't necessarily need that, so I'm just going to take that out. And yeah, let's save it again. I'm not sure what's going on here, but anyway, I'm just going to close that out. And yeah, so now you can also set the payment settings here as well. So you can connect up your Stripe account, which obviously is going to be important for accepting payments from your clients. And then they also get charged monthly if you have a recurring charge that you're offering through DextroLab. And you've also got your account details here as well. So make sure all of this is filled out. And you've also got your billing as well, so that they can charge you for DextroLab itself. Right now, I'm just on the starter plan, but if I wanted to upgrade to, let's say, the Pro plan, I could easily do that through here as well. And again, links in the description below. If you want to sign up for DextroLab, I will get a small commission, recurring commission. I'd really appreciate your support on that. And yeah, definitely check it out. I'd say it's one of the best ways to give your clients access to the automations, and they don't need a lot of technical knowledge. You just give them the DextroLab account, and that would be through the client portal right here. So once they've accepted, you can just view the portal. They can get access to their portal, which is over here. Here's my one client in DextroLab, and he will have access to this once he accepts it, right? And that's pretty much all there is to it. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching this tutorial. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.